Judge Lemon's unexpected walkout on June 26 sent shockwaves through the courtroom, exposing turmoil beneath what many believed was Blake Lively's decisive win over Justin Baldoni. The disruption came after Ryan Reynolds inadvertently revealed that Blake had allegedly bribed a witness involved in Baldoni's case, a revelation that completely upended the narrative. Until then, whispers had focused on whether Judge Lemon himself had been compromised, but it soon became clear that the real deception lay within Blake's camp. The affidavit that once anchored her defense was exposed as a fabricated document, crafted to misdirect blame and manipulate the court's perception. What had been celebrated as a $400 million victory suddenly looked less like justice and more like a performance built on deceit and illusion. Just one day earlier, on June 25, Ryan had already taken to Instagram, transforming the platform into a stage for his meticulously planned exposé. He released timestamps, leaked emails, and confidential legal documents, evidence that his disclosure was intentional, not impulsive. The move sent ripples across Hollywood and the legal community, as his statement "the truth must come out, no matter the cost" became a rallying cry for transparency. At the center of this revelation stood James Vertusa, a reporter for the Daily Mail, whose affidavit dated June 6, 2025, had been cited by Judge Lemon multiple times to dismiss Baldoni's claims. The document portrayed Blake's publicist, Leslie Sloan, as a victim and Baldoni as the aggressor, effectively turning the case in Blake's favor and securing her team's demand for $1.3 million in attorney fees. But Ryan's leaked communications told a different story, one suggesting that Vertusa was coerced by higher-ups at the Daily Mail to endorse false statements, undermining the very document that had cemented Blake's win. For months, Ryan had reportedly struggled privately with growing doubts about Blake's legal strategy and the moral line her team was willing to cross. His eventual decision to go public marked a breaking point where loyalty gave way to conscience. What followed was not just another celebrity scandal but a public unraveling of one of Hollywood's most admired couples. The revelations have forced industry insiders and legal commentators alike to reconsider whether this was an act of justice, self-preservation, or both. Regardless of motive, Ryan's role as a whistleblower has shifted the balance, exposing cracks in the carefully maintained facade that once defined their relationship and reputations. As the fallout deepens, questions are being raised about the reliability of both the legal system and the media institutions that once shaped public opinion. Blake's courtroom victory, once considered airtight, now appears entangled in manipulation, pressure, and strategic deceit. What once looked like a masterful legal triumph has evolved into a case study in how perception can be engineered and truth obscured. Each new leak, document, and message adds another layer to a story that feels less like tabloid drama and more like a reckoning with power and accountability. By breaking his silence, Ryan Reynolds has redefined the boundaries of celebrity legal battles, showing how even the most polished victories can crumble when examined closely. His decision to expose the truth, regardless of personal cost, has turned a private conflict into a broader reflection on integrity within fame and law alike. In Hollywood, where image often outweighs reality, this case now stands as a stark reminder that the truth, once uncovered, can dismantle even the most immaculately crafted illusions. What began as a high-stakes legal fight had now spiraled into something far more personal, signaling that Ryan Reynolds was no longer willing to remain silent. To some, his actions appeared to be a strategic effort to separate himself from Blake Lively, while others viewed them as a genuine act of conscience, a man determined to bring hidden truths to light. The story took a dramatic turn on June 25, 2025, when journalist James Vertusa, long considered a background figure in the controversy, stepped forward to reclaim his voice. The Daily Mail reporter, whose affidavit had secured Blake's $400 million courtroom victory, hired criminal defense attorney Mark Gergos to formally retract his statement. The announcement stunned Hollywood and set off a wave of uncertainty. In his declaration, Vertusa claimed that he had been coerced by executives at the Daily Mail into signing a document he knew to be false. He described relentless pressure, veiled threats, and calculated manipulation, adding that the company abandoned him as soon as doubts about the affidavit's legitimacy surfaced. The affidavit had not been a mere technicality, it was the backbone of Blake's defense. Judge Lemon had cited it repeatedly, over 10 times, as justification for dismissing Justin Baldoni's claims. Without it, Blake's case didn't just weaken, it collapsed entirely, granting Baldoni's legal team new grounds to appeal and forcing the court to reopen a case once thought to be settled. The implications went well beyond one celebrity lawsuit. If Vitous's allegations proved accurate, they could tarnish Blake's public image, expose misconduct within a major media outlet, and cast a shadow over the integrity of the judicial process itself. Questions began to swirl about how such a pivotal document escaped scrutiny and why it was ever accepted as credible. The response was swift and fierce. The Daily Mail faced its most serious crisis yet, as accusations of coercion and unethical reporting ignited widespread outrage. Social media platforms erupted with hashtags like **#Justice for Baldoni** and **Daily Mail Lies**, reflecting a sharp shift in public sentiment. Once celebrated as a symbol of Hollywood grace, Blake Lively now stood at the center of a media storm, her team's polished legal strategy unraveling under the weight of suspicion. Even her longtime publicist, Leslie Sloan, came under fire amid claims that she orchestrated a smear campaign against Baldoni to protect Blake's reputation. Meanwhile, Ryan Reynolds emerged as an unlikely whistleblower. His carefully timed leaks and evidence-backed statements transformed private doubts into a very public reckoning. What had started as quiet discomfort over legal tactics had evolved into a moral crusade, forcing the entertainment industry to confront uncomfortable truths about power, influence, and manipulation. The once private dispute now resembled a full-blown societal drama where reputations, institutions, and relationships all stood trial in the court of public opinion. Judge Lemon's role only added to the turmoil. Having leaned heavily on Vitous's affidavit to dismiss Baldoni's lawsuit, the judge found himself under scrutiny for how such a crucial piece of evidence went unchallenged. The tension came to a breaking point on June 26, 2025, when Lemon abruptly walked out of court mid-proceeding, an unprecedented move that stunned everyone present. The timing, just moments after Vitous's retraction was submitted into evidence, fueled speculation about whether the judge's patience had snapped or if deeper cracks within the case had finally surfaced. Baldoni's attorney seized the moment, declaring it a victory for justice, while Blake's legal team scrambled to regain control of the collapsing narrative. The fallout was immediate and explosive. Observers began to question whether Lemon had been too lenient toward Blake's team or whether he too had been misled. The episode became a defining moment in what was quickly turning into one of Hollywood's most scandalous legal dramas. For Blake, the stakes had never been higher. Her once flawless defense now appeared fragile, her courtroom triumph overshadowed by allegations of deceit and misconduct. For Baldoni, the reopening of the case marked a second chance at vindication. And for Ryan, the revelations solidified his transformation from husband and actor to reluctant truth-teller, reshaping how the public viewed him. Just when the scandal seemed to reach its boiling point, another twist emerged, this time involving a mysterious shell company known as **Van Zen**. Reports suggested the company had been secretly used by Blake and Ryan to obtain private text messages central to her defense. If confirmed, such tactics could shift the case from aggressive strategy to potential illegality. Legal experts warned that the evidence's origins might not only jeopardize Blake's legal position but also devastate her reputation. Whispers of a coordinated smear campaign, allegedly spearheaded by publicist Leslie Sloan, grew louder, amplifying the sense of calculated manipulation behind the scenes. Ryan, already positioned as a reluctant whistleblower, now found himself pulled deeper into the controversy. Questions mounted about what he knew and when he knew it. Was he complicit in Van Zen's activities? Or was his decision to expose everything an attempt to distance himself before the inevitable collapse? Hollywood insiders debated his motives, with some calling him a strategist protecting his career and others hailing him as a man finally choosing integrity over image. Regardless of interpretation, his disclosures had fractured Hollywood's golden couple and polarized public opinion, turning private turmoil into a cultural spectacle. The scandal, now dubbed **VanZengate*** online, rippled through every corner of the industry. Calls for investigation into the Daily Mail's conduct intensified as Ryan's leaks suggested the publication had colluded with Blake's team to fabricate the original affidavit. Public backlash was fierce, with trending hashtags like **#justice4Baldoni***, and **#Daily exposed dominating social feeds. For Blake, the damage was already mounting, her legal victory in tatters, her credibility under siege, and her public image slipping beyond repair. Ryan's actions divided observers. Some praised his courage, calling him Hollywood's unexpected whistleblower, while critics accused him of fanning the flames for personal redemption. But amid the finger-pointing and speculation, one truth remained: his decision had irreversibly changed the game. What began as a courtroom dispute had evolved into a defining test of truth, loyalty, and accountability in the modern celebrity era. As Hollywood watched the drama unfold, it became clear that this was no longer about who won the case, but about who would survive the fallout. Once celebrated as Hollywood's most unshakable duo, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively now find themselves at the center of relentless scrutiny, with divorce rumors spreading rapidly amid growing legal chaos. The pressure surrounding Blake's court battles appears to have fractured what was once a picture-perfect partnership. Known for their effortless charm, light-hearted social media exchanges, and glamorous red carpet chemistry, the couple's carefully maintained image is beginning to unravel. Blake has chosen silence as her defense, her legal team has dismissed all allegations as unfounded and vindictive, while she herself has avoided any direct comment on Ryan's revelations. Behind the scenes, she seems to be relying on her inner circle to contain the damage, but public sentiment is shifting faster than her team can manage. Each new disclosure further erodes the pristine image she spent years cultivating. The fallout from the ***Van Zen scandal***, the allegations of a coordinated smear campaign led by publicist Leslie Sloan, and Ryan's explosive leaks have left Blake's reputation hanging by a thread. Hashtags like ***justice4Baldoni** and ***BlakeScandal** continue to trend, fueling online debates about accountability and ethics. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni's legal team has seized the momentum, officially filing an appeal that accuses Blake's camp of fraud in the dismissal of their $400 million case. If the court agrees to reopen proceedings, Blake's attorneys will face a grueling examination over the disputed affidavit, the Van Zen operation, and mounting claims of evidence manipulation. What once seemed like a closed chapter now threatens to reignite into a high-stakes legal and public relations showdown. This saga has grown far beyond a courtroom dispute, it's now a full-blown Hollywood crisis. Ryan and Blake stand in the eye of the storm, their actions dissected by the media and their relationship tested like never before. For Ryan, his decision to expose what he describes as a necessary truth has blurred the line between justice and personal consequence. While his disclosures have drawn both praise and criticism, they've also made him a pivotal figure in the unfolding drama, one whose integrity and motives are constantly questioned. If Baldoni's appeal succeeds, Blake's legal team will be forced to confront the most serious accusations yet: forgery, media collusion, and witness coercion. Each claim carries the potential to dismantle not only her defense but also her credibility as one of Hollywood's most admired figures. Professionally and personally, she stands on precarious ground, her next move likely to define her career's trajectory. For Ryan, the stakes are just as high. By breaking ranks and exposing the alleged deception, he risks alienating allies and tarnishing his own reputation. Yet his stance remains firm: silence, he insists, is no longer acceptable. What began as a straightforward legal dispute has spiraled into a tangle of alleged corruption, betrayal, and media manipulation. With every revelation, the contradictions deepen and the questions multiply. Will Baldoni finally see the courtroom revisit his claims? Can Blake's defense withstand the mounting evidence of misconduct? And will Ryan's act of defiance be remembered as heroic or as the spark that ignited even greater chaos? As Hollywood braces for the next chapter, one thing is certain: this is no longer just a legal controversy. It's a collision of law, loyalty, and reputation, an unfolding drama that has captivated the public and left even the most seasoned insiders unsure of how it will all end.